Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Copper Dragons here, and I'm going to be playing some more Assassin's Creed 2. So let's hop right in and continue the game. Now, since the last video I made on this game, I got Assassin's Creed 3. I'll be playing it after I play Brotherhood. Then I'll be coming back to finish up the rest of this of the games in here in this collection. But yeah. Either way, let's just try and see what I can do with Ezio. Because I think I gotta get over, to at least a couple of these wanted posters. For obvious reasons. Since I gotta try and get my notoriety down a little. For obvious reasons. Wait, here it is. Okay, let's go ahead and take this thing down. Because honestly, I gotta get my notoriety down as low as possible. Before I head to the next mission segment, because I don't want to get it too high. If I'm being honest. Let's stay away from them. Because honestly, I don't want to bring too much risk to Ezio. Right now, anyways. Also, keep in mind, I'll try and play, some other Assassin's Creed games on this channel too. I don't think I'll play Shadows. I just don't think I will. Because I just really don't see a point in playing that, considering there's 20 Assassin's Creed games. I gotta cut out a few here and there. There's upwards of 10 or 20 Assassin's Creed games. I am not playing 20 different games, just to be able to play them all, just to get the full lore, and might as well cut out one of the newest, which is Shadows. So yeah, might as well, for obvious reasons. Let's go ahead and head to this next segment over here. Considering I gotta try and at least, do whatever I can. I'm not blending into a crowd. I don't think I'll be doing that this video. At least I hope I won't have to. Either way, let's just try and drop down into here, because this is where I gotta go, I think. I'll still be playing Assassin's Creed 3. Regardless. Wait, is this the tomb thing that I saw last video? Alright, let's just go ahead and get in here regardless. Honestly, I love Ezio's assassin design. Particularly the outfit. That's something I really, that's something that I love about this design. It's particularly the way that the red, white, and black, and hints of gold all portray together. That's honestly something I really love. On top of the hidden blades and stuff, it's just a really goated design, if you ask me. I don't think it could really get much better. I don't think it possibly could, if I'm being honest. But either way, let's just try and see what I can do. Let's just try and get through here and just see what I can get done. Wait, huh? How am I supposed to get down here? I guess I have to... Wait, is this what I need to interact with? I think it is, because it's a lever. Yeah, honestly, that makes way too much sense that I have to interact with the lever. Hopefully it's not going to be a time thing in the future, in this one tomb. Man, I feel like I'm desecrating this, and I feel horrible for that. Genuinely, that made me feel horrible that I stepped all over that guy's grave. Or chick. Whatever, you know what I mean. Honestly, that just makes me feel so horrible that I had to, do whatever I had to get to the next segment. Alright, let's just try and see what I can do here. Alright. Let's just try and... Well, that kind of screwed me over. Let's just try and see what I can find. Because honestly, I want to get this Assassin's Tomb done. I honestly don't know what I can really do. I think I have to at least try and find another way around. Wait, do I have to use this ladder? Because honestly, that would make way too much sense if I did. I Hopefully, I won't have to deal with much else past this. Hopefully. Okay, clearly this is the wrong area I need to be in. Considering, the obvious. Let's just try and see what I can do here. Because I am not dying now, but I'm probably gonna have to drop down. Okay, let's just try and climb up here. Because, honestly, I think that this is the closest I can really get to, the next segment. I think. Alright. I know I have to climb onto that rope, but my aim is not really the best right now. You know what? I'm gonna try and play, a little bit of Pal World after this. Because honestly, I wanna at least play a little bit of that on, like, a YouTube playthrough. Considering that's doing pretty well so far. In terms of, like, views that other channels are getting. But yeah. Alright, let's just see what I can do. So honestly, I think I screwed myself over, by dropping down when I did, and not doing the proper parkour that I needed to do. Okay, let's just try and see what I can get done. Yeah, that screwed me over, jumping like that. Alright, do I have any... I don't think I have any potions, for health. I don't think I do right now. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, but I know it's something. Let's just drop down. Because this is honestly probably for the best. Alright, let's just try and see what I can do. Because this door probably is where I need to go. Yeah, it is. That door is. But I don't know how to get it open. Let's just look around this room for a little bit. Okay, let's see if this ladder is what I need to do. I'm kind of lost, mostly because this is a first playthrough. I don't really know if I'm doing anything wrong. Wait, here we go. Here's a switch. Okay, hopefully this isn't going to be a timed sort of thing. Probably is, but hopefully it isn't. Alright. I think that, I have to, do this parkour segment again. Yeah, honestly, that kind of screwed me over. Let's go ahead and get back to that ladder and just see what I can do. Because, like, the obvious. Considering this led me back to the, parkour segment, to the start of it, earlier. So, might as well just go back and see what I can do here. Yeah, I'm not gonna take too much risks, now. I'm not gonna be as stupid and as reckless. Alright, let's see what I can do here. Okay, here we go. Here's a switch I need to pull. Okay, honestly, I'm doing this a lot better than what I thought I would, if I'm being honest. I thought I would have a lot more struggle than what I did. Alright, where's that gate at? I think it's over here. Man, this place is really run down. I thought it would be, like, more well-kept, considering it's an assassin, tomb, so... And usually tombs are, like, pretty well-kept, I mean, come on, look at, all the pyramid stuff that you see in Egypt. Like, usually that's pretty well-kept, if you ask me. Though it does show a bit of ancientness, it's not always going to be 100% perfect, because it is still an ancient burial ground after all.
So cold. What do you want, Hilario? Messer Pazzi is paying us good money to watch the entrance, and the dead won't try to murder us. I can't wait to go home to Elena and tell her how much gold we made tonight.
Alright, let's see what we can do. Wait, is this the end of the memory thing? Because if it is, then that would make way too much sense. Never mind. Okay, I have to be a little bit stealthy here. Considering there's still enemies here after all. Wait, okay, I think that it has to be in here, so let's open up this door. Okay, I don't think I can open up those doors. Let's just try and find a way through to see if I can actually, finish up this assassin's tomb. Mind you, this is like the first one I've ever been through. So honestly, I don't know the puzzles. I don't know what I really got to do here, but I know it's something. You know, let's just try and jump up here. Okay, that didn't work in my favor like I thought it would. Let's go ahead and get Ezio up here. Then over here. Yeah, that didn't work out in my favor. Yeah, let's just try and see what I can do. Man, this camera angle is kind of screwing me over. Like, I have free movement of the camera, but it's still kind of screwing me over, if I'm being honest. Okay, let's just try and see what I can do here. Wait, I wonder, like, is Ezio's brother, is he dead? Did he get hanged on, like, alongside, Ezio's father and his younger brother? Because honestly, if he did, that's kind of some dark implications. Okay, let's just see what I can do here. Please don't tell me that this is going to be a stealth segment. And, you know, if I get caught, you know, for long enough, then it's going to be, like, resulting in an instant failure. Because if it is, that's going to suck. Let's go ahead and just see what I can do with this. Well, this is gonna suck, because that's a lot of parkour I gotta get done. Yeah, that's gonna majorly suck. Either way, let's just try and see what I can do here. Because honestly, I do not want to fail. Like, if I'm being honest. Okay, here we go. Let's climb up here and see what I can get done. I think I have to try and, you know, I have to at least be a little careful, if I'm being honest. Okay. That kind of screwed me over, because it sent me all the way back to the start. Man, that's gonna suck. For obvious reasons. You know, considering I have to do all that aiming with the wall again. Yeah, honestly, I wish that they made those bricks a little bit lower. Maybe a little bit closer to get a little bit of better aiming. And at least it didn't take me that long this time. I can't really be too mad about that one. At least it didn't take me as long as what it did the first time I did it. You know, can't really be too mad about that one. Also, keep in mind, the only Assassin's Creed game I really ever played, was just a little bit of 3. You know, before I started playing this game right here. Assassin's Creed 3 was the only game I really had any, like, experience with. And even then, it was very little, considering I don't even think I did the first, like, memory sequence. I could be wrong on that, and, you know, like, it was where I have to first fight those wolves at some, like, snowy camp or something. For anybody who has played Assassin's Creed 3, please tell me how early that is into the game. Because if it's too particularly early, because that would be pretty embarrassing. Yeah, I don't know where to go, if I'm being honest. I'm going to try and at least finish up this Assassin's Tomb regardless. I also really want to finish up a video on Call of Duty Ghost after I finish up a video on Palworld. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that before too long, but I'll try regardless. Man, why is the aiming on the free run segments, like, so horrible in this game? Like, you would think that it would, you know, at least work a little bit better, but I try and keep things a little straight, you know, but it keeps on sending me off into random directions, much like that, you know? And it just throws off my entire, you know, it just throws off my entire play style. Just throwing me off into random directions, you know? Especially whenever accurate parkour is really important here. And throwing me off into random directions is easily just messing with me. Like, it just doesn't really work in my eyes. You know, like, if it just throws you, like, if you need accurate parkour, but the game is actively throwing you off into random directions, that is not a good sign of, you know, well-maneuvered parkour in general. Like, it just really messes with your style. if anything. Either way, let's just try and see what I can do here. Because honestly, I just got to get done with the segment. Alright. I don't see anything here. Okay, it's a locked door. Okay, let's just... Really? Jesus Christ. That really screwed me over. Like, I really need to get back up there for, what, my 4th time? In a really lengthy parkour segment. Like, I know pretty much everything. It just launched me off, if anything. Like, mostly because it's a small platform and it's a big leap, you know? Big leaps in combination with small platform, that just really doesn't help me out any, you know? But hey, at least I made it back relatively quickly and easily this time. Probably because I had a lot of experience getting back up here for the many times I failed. You know? And hopefully I can actively get to this segment, a lot quicker this time. Okay, let's just try and see what I can do. Yeah, thank God it actually worked this time. Okay, I gotta jump over here. Thank God I can actually get over to this next lever thing. Thank God this is also a checkpoint too, so that really helps out a lot. So if I die, I can actively just respawn back here. Oh, thank God that door opened. Thank God.
Keep watch while I go look. This was supposed to be an easy job.
I told you we shouldn't have come here. If I hear anything, I'm running to the other guard post. So help me God.
Alright, let's get into the water. Because that's probably my best shot here. For outright, evasion of the guards. Okay, let's just try and take out this guy right here. Okay, like, the armor guys, they're easily the worst in terms of this stuff. Let's just try and take out this guy right here. Since he's easily the worst fit for my, blades, my hidden blades, for obvious reasons. I really need to get my health back up. Okay, let's just try and take him out already, so that way I don't die. Okay, there we go. Let's get through this door. Oh my God, this took out so much of me just to be able to get through. Alright, let's just try and take out the Spleen Templar already. So that way I, can actively continue with the rest of the game. For obvious reasons. Man, for a random guard, he's weirdly good at parkour. For obvious reasons, considering he's going on Ezio levels of parkour skill. And that's oddly weird. Okay, let's just try and see what I can do here. I don't know where to go. Okay, let's just try and get through here. Okay, I have to angle this camera properly. Just swing around. Because honestly, I can't just let him go. Man, he's getting away, isn't he? Man, that's gonna suck too, because that means I have to get all the way back here. Yeah, that's gonna really suck, considering, me falling like I did really slowed me down. On top of the time it took me to get to this wheel. Either way, let's try and see what I can do here. Alright. Yeah, I'm screwed, aren't I? This is like, what, the direct start? Man, I need to get my parkour skills, like, a lot better, if I'm being honest. 'Cause he's just so far away by now. Alright, let's just see what I can do. Yeah, he's just, like, really far away. And that really sucks, too, because I have to, do this. How am I supposed to... It's not even letting me climb onto that, bar right there. And that honestly really sucks, too. For obvious reasons. I don't know what's going on, but it's not letting me climb onto that bar I need to, swing myself from. Like, for whatever reason. even though it's right there where where I clearly need to go. And that's really screwing me over, if I'm being honest. You know what? I really need to just try and finish up this parkour segment. Yeah, honestly, I feel like the aiming needed a lot more working on for this game. Like, I love the story. Don't get me wrong, it's just that some of the controls, especially like with aiming and stuff, I think that really needed some more work. But then again, I won't fault the game for that, mostly because it's an earlier, 2000s game. I think it came out on either the PS2 or PS3. I think. I could be wrong on that. Either way, let's try and see what I can do. Yeah, that really sucks. I don't know what to do. It's not letting me grab onto those bars. Like, I don't know what's going on, but it's, kind of screwing me over. It's slowing me down unnecessarily. I would have already had this segment finished if, it actively let me grab onto those bars. Like it would. Like it should be doing. Alright. Let's just try and find an angle or a way to grab. Because honestly, that's pretty much what I need to do regardless. Okay, let's just try and see what I can get done here. Wait. Yeah, honestly, I think that there might be another way to get around, but I don't know how. I'm gonna look it up real quick. It says that there's something I can, climb up on, but I don't see anything here. That would work in my favor, if I'm being honest. Either way, let's just try and see what I can do. Alright, let's just try and get across, through here. You know what, I don't know what to do, if I'm being honest. Okay, let's just try and get around this corner here. Because I really gotta try and catch this fleeing Templar. Alright. Wait, here we go. Let's just try and do whatever I can here. Because I think that this is where I gotta go. Wait, how did I was already over there? That really sucks. Man, that was so stupid. That it, blocked me off like that. Either way, let's try and get across this. Oh, come on. Either way, let's just try and see what I can do, because I am not messing around anymore. I'm not going to be messing around like I did. Either way, let's just try and see what I can do over here. For obvious reasons. Okay. I'm not going to be messing around like I was previously. I'm going to actually be dead locked in. Considering this parkour segment, it's just taking way too much out of me. Alright, let's just see what I can do. Alright. Time to swing across this and kill this Templar already. Yeah, I'm not letting you get away, buddy. Oh, come on. I want to just at least put a little bit of a dagger in your throat, little buddy. Let me just go ahead and do that. Because honestly, you're just way too annoying to keep alive. Slow down, little buddy. Let me put a dagger in your throat. Come on, slow down. Alright, let's just try and see what I can do here. Okay. Yeah, that guy got away. Crap, he got away. Yep, that's gonna suck. I have to try and hide somewhere, I think. Yeah, let's open up this door. I do not have much health. You know what? I think I might have... let's look at the supplies. I have to look at the medicine real quick. Okay, let's look at my items. I don't have any medicine. Are you kidding me? So I gotta go through this basically bare booties naked, with, such little, ample time to secure my safety. Either way, let's just try and take out these guards already. Yeah, honestly, I think I'm doing pretty well so far. Because you know, like with the little health I do have. Either way, let's just try and take out these guards already. Man, I'm taking them out with my hidden daggers, too. I barely even used my sword after I got my hidden daggers. That's honestly kind of wild to think about, if I'm being honest. Alright, let's go ahead and finish up this temple already. Because honestly, this has taken so much out of me. Just to finish up this one trial. Please, just let this be the end of it. Because honestly, I do not want to do whatever I don't want to do anything else.
Descendat super vos et maneat semper.
Grazie, padre. Bernardo?
It's all here. Swords, staves, axes, armor, bows. Our men will want for nothing.
I take this gift to mean the Pope consents.
He gave his blessing to the operation. As long as nobody's killed.
We're all set for the Duomo in the morning, Signore. The bait's been laid, but it wasn't easy. His fool brother keeps changing his plans.
See, we'll need to be on hand to make sure Giuliano even gets out of bed for church tomorrow.
What is it, Jacopo? Do you think they suspect something?
Impossible. The Medici are too arrogant or too stupid to even notice. Likely a bit of both.
Do not underestimate our enemies, Francesco. Or have you already forgotten how your son was murdered?
We'll suffer no such surprises this time, Maestro. You have my word.
Molto bene. I should be off.
Wait. If the Pope says that he consents to this mission, as long as nobody's killed, why didn't he bother checking to see if there was any weapons? Or was he the one who provided the weapons? Because if the Pope was the one who provided the weapons, yet asked for nobody to be killed, that doesn't make sense if you think about it. You know?
Some other business to attend to before I return to Rome. Gentlemen, tomorrow a new sun rises over Firenze. May the Father of Understanding guide us.
May the Father of Understanding guide us.
Alright. Let's open the sarcophagus already. Because honestly, I want to get that Altair stuff. Wait, was that what I needed to do? Let's loot these chests already. Because honestly, I need some stuff. If there's like any healing items, I'm using those immediately. For obvious reasons. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to. You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna upload these videos the day after I record them. I'm just gonna go ahead and upload them. Regardless. Either way, let's just get this sarcophagus open. Okay. What the heck is that? I know it's like a statuette or whatever of the hidden dagger. I know that part. Okay, it's a seal. Crap, I have to collect 6 seals? Holy crap, that's a lot. Considering what I had to do here was so much. Like, if I have to do 5 more of these, I don't think I'll have the energy to do it. You know? Like, it's ridiculous. I'll still try and beat the game regardless, but hopefully it at least gives me a flash forward or something where I don't have to collect them all. You know? Alright, let's see what I can do here.
Where Francesco will be and when. But what is it? I overheard something. They have weapons, enough for a battalion. Even the Pope has given support.
Typical of Sixtus, but... what the hell are they planning?
I couldn't understand the specifics, but it involves the Medici, and it begins tomorrow morning at the Duomo.
The Medici will all be there for Sunday service. Along with the rest of Firenze.
They're going to do it right in the middle of High Mass.
But it's also a chance for me to blend with the crowd, get close, and stop this madness.
If they succeed, if we lose Lorenzo and Firenze falls to the Pazzi...
It will not come to that. I promise.
I hope you are right.
You know what? That's going to be the end of today's video. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.